Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Chicago. And also welcome back to my apartment, which, as you can see, is very messy. We're in the middle of summer now. It's the week before 4th of July, and I feel like if you're anything like me, you've been trying to enjoy your summer, trying to get outside, out of the house a lot, busy, which is awesome. But I feel like what ends up happening is our house starts to feel like chaos, or our lives start to feel like chaos because we don't have time to just do all the stuff, cleaning up, changing the sheets, doing the laundry, all that business. And so I did this laundry yesterday behind me in an effort to start like moving that direction. But I feel like I need some like focused time today and tomorrow to just try to like catch up on everything, because next week is the 4th and we have some friends in town. I'm just going to be doing stuff. And I just want to feel like I've got all this stuff behind me so that I can have a good time with my friends, enjoy the holiday, and not be feeling low-key in the back of my head like I have a bunch of things I need to do. So today, I think I'm gonna mainly focus on getting my apartment cleaned up, catching up on putting these clothes away, cleaning up the kitchen, vacuuming, stuff like that. And then tomorrow, I am probably gonna go to the pool in the morning to read. I've been doing that. I think I've already done it like 3 times this week, but I've just really been enjoying like going in the morning before it's too hot, sitting under an umbrella. All the older people, are either doing water aerobics or they're swimming laps, and it's just like very relaxing for me to sit there and read my book and sit outside. So I'm probably gonna do that again tomorrow morning. But after that, I'm gonna do my errands and stuff. So tomorrow I wanna like restock my fridge. I wanna do some cooking tomorrow. They've been doing some construction in my garage, so my car is absolutely filthy just from dust and stuff flying around. So I want to probably get my car washed. And if I have time, I'd like to also take the stuff to Goodwill that's been sitting in here for like 2 months. And if not, I'll do that next week or something. But my goal is by tomorrow night, the apartment's totally clean. Everything is like fresh and together. And I also have gotten my hair washed and my sheets washed so I can get in bed. You know that feeling, just like you're fresh, the bed is completely fresh, and everything around you is clean and relaxed, and you don't have anything else that you have to do. You're getting in bed feeling totally caught up. That is the feeling that I want us to have at the end of this video. So that is my plan. If you are feeling anything like this, just like life feels like chaos right now and you're behind, you are not alone. If you just want to chill and watch me clean my place, and that brings you any kind of comfort or company, then awesome. Grab a tea or a coffee or a water or whatever and hang out with me. Or if you want to clean a little alongside me to try to catch up and we can do this together, that would be great too. So yeah, I will get cleaning, and I probably will chat with you next tomorrow morning. errands, but I just decided to go ahead and like go straight to do my errands when I was coming back from the pool. So I did grocery shop and I got my car washed. My car is gray, so I feel like it is good about not showing dirt that bad, although I did try to show you guys some clips like how dirty the windshield was and stuff, because it was just disgusting from all of the construction dust in the garage. But every time I get my car washed, it just like feels so good for it to be clean. I don't know why, it just like makes me feel very refreshed. I'm glad I got that done today. And I did my by the pool time early this morning before it got too crowded. I got some clips you'll probably have been able to see, but you sit like outside at the car wash and it was just like perfect weather. It was like 80 degrees and I was sitting under a tree and it wasn't humid. It was just so beautiful. But sitting outside the pool was also just like so nice this morning. So it's been a beautiful day. So I wanted to show you guys also like what the car wash looks like. And unfortunately, I was kind of like off to the side and they pulled my car out before I got a chance to get a shot of the car like being pulled out where you could really see. But I kind of got one, I think, when I got there. So it's just an interesting thing. And like, I was kind of nervous the first time I went there because when I had a car, like when I was younger, I always was able to like wash it at home, or a lot of times like an apartment complex would have somewhere you could wash your car or something. Or I just like went through one of those kind of car wash things at a gas station. So I really wasn't that familiar with kind of like what that situation was. And then downtown like this, where it's a really small space, you don't pull your own car in. You like pull up to the front and then they pull it in for you. And then I don't think you'll be able to see in any of the clips, but basically it's like they pull the car in and there's all these like little stations off to the side, like inside the garage where they wash your car for you. And then they like pull it back out. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you that. I mean, maybe it's not that interesting and everybody knows that's what it's like, but that was new for me when I got a car here. So I thought that might be interesting for people to see that maybe haven't lived downtown. And then the other thing I kind of tried to show you too, like what the parking garage was like at Whole Foods. I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen a parking garage like that, but just again, a little bit different, like at the grocery store, you park underneath the grocery store. So anyway, I'm gonna unload these and then I'm probably gonna get showered and I will see you later. Oh, I guess I was gonna also tell you what I got. These are my favorite tortilla chips. They like have kind of little air bubbles in them, so I like them better than other kinds. I don't know how to explain that. Prosciutto, I'm making a pizza tonight. So prosciutto, basil for the pizza. And then normally I make like a sourdough dough, but I didn't feed my starter this morning. And so it's 1 o'clock now. So I don't have time to do that today. So I got like a pre-made pizza dough. Mozzarella. And then cherries, just for snacks. Strawberries, I usually have these with breakfast. And then Parmigiano Reggiano. This is for the pizza, but I'm gonna use this also. She's being so noisy. It's like, do you have to do that right now? Be done. So yeah, I got stuff to make kale Caesar salads too, so this I will also use for that. Sadie! Stop! Hey! Stop. And then passata for the pizza, and then I usually don't use all this for the pizza, so I'll end up using it for something else. Oh, peaches, which some fell out in here. But yeah, peaches, which I've been really enjoying these with breakfast too. And then I got a couple red bell peppers, which I'll use for like just a side veggie for my pizza or snacking. So that's that. And then I got, this is just chicken to make with the Caesar. Yogurt, I have yogurt just about every day. This is romaine, so for my Caesar, I'm mixing like kale and romaine together. And then I've been adding some carrots too, just for some extra vegetable. And then croutons, shaved Parmesan, and chicken. So that's what I've been putting in my chicken Caesar salad recently. I've been really enjoying that for lunch. Some more Caesar dressing. And then lastly, stocking up on iced coffee. There's my grocery haul. I'm gonna put these away, and now I will talk to you later. The day is done. I am so tired. I didn't have my camera on the whole time I was putting that pizza together and stuff, but it was, do you know sometimes when you're doing something and it just feels like every annoying thing that could go wrong is going wrong? That's what was happening. The other day I cut my thumb with a vegetable peeler, so it's okay now, but I'm still trying to like not put too much pressure on it or whatever. So it's like I'm having to be careful about opening things and stuff. I couldn't get the prosciutto thing open. I think I actually was filming when that was going on. Oh my God, just open. I'm gonna lose it. Why is this so hard? Jesus Christ. What else happened? I can't even remember now. Oh, it was like I couldn't get the pizza dough to stretch out. And I usually make my own dough, so I'm used to kind of something else, but I have bought pizza dough at Whole Foods before and used it, and I never had so many issues, but it was like I couldn't get it to stretch out. I kept letting it rest longer, and it like finally kind of got stretched out enough, but it was still not really how I wanted it. But it's 9:30 now, and I think when I sat down to eat it was like 9. It just took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It was a lot later than I thought it was going to be. I didn't feel that hungry, but I feel like maybe I was just like getting crabby because maybe I was ready to eat and it was late or something. I don't know. Everything was just annoying. And then I finally got the pizza in the oven. It's cooking. And I checked it after maybe like 15 minutes or something, and it needed a little bit longer. And so I closed the oven, put the timer back on for a couple more minutes, go sit down on the couch, and immediately the smoke alarm starts going off. It wasn't even smoky in here. I think some cheese or grease or something like came off the pan and fell down. It was just like, of course. So I was fanning my smoke alarm with a book. So anyway, it's just, I was already kind of tired today I don't really have any real reason, but that kind of put me over the edge. So I am ready to get in bed. I started watching Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince while I was eating my pizza. So I am just going to get in bed now and finish watching it in here. And I just made some tea, so I'm going to have that. And I might even have a little piece of chocolate. We'll see. That's my plan for the rest of the night, but I just kind of wanted to wrap this up with you guys. I talked to you earlier, and I think I was in a little bit better headspace then. It was like good to kind of get a reset done yesterday and today. Get some cleaning done, get groceries cooked tonight. I've got my salad stuff for tomorrow. I just have to cook the chicken, and that's it. So I feel like kind of caught up now. I'm just ready to get in bed, enjoy my clean sheets, relax, enjoy my clean home. And I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I think I've said everything I need to say for this. Let's get cozy. Thank you for being here if you made it this far. As always, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, as it helps I can't even talk. Please consider giving it a like, as it really helps my videos reach other great people like you. If you're interested in other videos like this, living alone, being in your 30s, living alone in Chicago, I'm gonna do some travel later this year, anything like that, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. I think that's all the things. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. So, thank you. I will see you in the next one. Bye.